Watch this video
Hey
from
guys,
beginning to
Carrie
end.
Rose, and we're just gonna jump right on into it. Black men, this is for you. It's not to hurt you, it's not to disrespect you, but yeah, we need to talk. So, there's a black man who lives in Thailand, and he's basically promoting and telling black men why they should come live in Thailand because the women down there are more submissive and respectful. And he basically said, well, in a video, he has a beautiful woman in the video. Like I said, I love looking at beautiful people because I love admiring beauty. But in the video, he's showing how the woman is very submissive to him. And I have a question for black men. How come every other race of man has his woman in check, but y'all? The Asian man, he got his woman in check. Even though white women scream that feminist bullshit, they know who their leaders are. It's their men. The Arab man, he got his woman in check, even though they be cutting bitches' heads off down there, But they call black people the minority, and that's not true. But the definition of a minority is a minor. And we all know what we got to do for a minor. You got to feed the minor, clothe the minor, keep a roof over the minor's head. You got to think for the minor. So black men, you claim you want to be the leaders, but yet you let another race of man think for your people. And you wonder why your women are dysfunctional, why your children are lost. The same people that raped your woman in slavery are the same people that are employing her, writing her checks, and teaching her how to disrespect you. You let your kids who got raped in slavery by the same people, you let your kids go to these people's schools and teach them about their history. And you wonder why some of your children don't. See, one thing I can say about that Jewish community, even though they had the Nazis had them in the Holocaust, once the Jewish community got out of the Holocaust, they said never again. Now they own banks, they own their own communities, and they own their own schools, so therefore they can teach their kids their history, even though their history is full of shit too. They be lying about a whole lot of shit. It's called Jewish for a reason. Look up David Sheen, and he's a Jew himself, and he talks about how the Jewish community treats black people in Israel. And they don't want to talk about how bad they got skin cancer out there because they somewhere where they don't belong. But like I was saying, you don't see the Jewish letting the Nazis teach their goddamn kids about their history. Or should I say Germany? Now, this is what I'm saying. Black men, you got a lot of work to do in your community before you could be thinking about running your ass to Thailand or somewhere else, to another country, or trying to be with another race of women. You worrying about another man's woman. He got his woman in line already. He didn't put in the work with his woman. That's why his woman is submissive and sweet and respects him. Y'all can't even get your own woman that's a reflection of you to submit to you and respect you. That's an issue. Black men, don't get it twisted. I know there's a lot of black women out here who are fucking crazy, who know how to run a black man off. Trust and believe, I know they out there. A lot of them be having funky attitudes. I don't know how anybody can wake up angry and mad all the time. I said this before. If you wake up angry and mad all the time, you borderline dumb. That's how I feel about you, because it's too much energy to be angry all the time. I have an attitude all the time. So I'm gonna say this. Black men, if you want black women to value you more, black men, you really do have to learn how to value another black man's life. because y'all be too ready to jump and kill each other and put each other in an early graveyard. Yeah, there are other races of men that kill each other, but they don't kill each other at a bigger percentage than a black man, because they understand the mission. The mission is to take over. I noticed the Arabs down here in New Orleans, they taking over all these beauty supply stores. It be the same families. I be like, well, goddamn, didn't I just see you on Canal? What you doing in the East? I also noticed this. I noticed Chinese man, he runs China. The white man, he runs the world, because he got his mind, he got his hand in everybody's cookie jar. Arab man, he runs what he needs to run, India, whatever. Why, wherever there's a majority of black people, like Africa and Jamaica and other places, why in Africa the Arabs are running that, the white man is running that as well, because they taking all your resources, taking all the diamonds or whatever they need to take and making money off it. The Asians, they moved down there to Africa, they started businesses as well. Jamaica, the Arabs are running that, and the Asians are coming down there, they come down there and start businesses as well. And I look at that, I be like, well, black people, we fucking playing too much. We still stuck on level 1 talking about, well, why the black woman won't be submissive to me? Because you got fucking scared. That's why. You scared to put your foot down with them. I don't hear no other race of men arguing with their woman talking about, well, she won't let me lead. That's because they take that shit. They say, go sit your ass down. I'm leading. I'm the captain now, basically. And I noticed this as well. I noticed when a black man dates outside his race, he treats that woman that's not a reflection of him better than a woman that is a reflection of him. Sorry about that, guys. Let me pull this down. But like I was saying, I noticed when a black woman dates outside her race, she automatically gets submissive to a man that's not a reflection of her. And I don't think real black women realize this. You are looked at the most masculine woman on this earth. So when a man outside your race is dating you and he sees that, oh, she's submissive, she respects me, she lets me lead, I conquered her. I conquered her and her own man couldn't even conquer her. That's what they be thinking low key. They just don't say it out loud. And I'm going to say this as well. I really want us to see us work together and do better. And I'm going to say this. Black men, I love you. Black women, I love you. Black men is not to hurt your heart or hurt your feelings. It's to make you think. You know, and I'm going to say this as well. I'm tired of having these conversations on the internet. I really don't like having these conversations on the internet. I'd rather have it in private with people. That's my people. But like I said, multiply, divide, and subscribe. And I want you guys to watch this video. Thank you. Black man, what I want y'all to understand is that I do understand that the world hates you and is against you. This is why I tell y'all to stop killing each other, because y'all gonna need each other. And I do understand there are black women who goes against y'all as well. But a lot of those women are doing that out of fear and hurt. But there are a lot of other good black women who y'all look over because they're not up to your beauty standards. But like I said, multiply, divide, and subscribe. And I'm out this bitch.